Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today. Please, what do we need to hear about this person? And we have the Hermit. We'll put a few more cards out, then we'll start talking about this message. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person, please? And we have the Chariot. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and what is happening? And we have the Three of Wands. Okay, guys, well, I feel that this is telling us your person feels lonely without you. They are longing for you and they are missing you, and they want to get back to you and they want to get back to this connection, is what these three cards mean. This reading starts with the Hermit. And the Hermit is about someone who is in isolation. Your person, obviously, the one who has put this disconnect between the two of you, who has caused themselves to be in this place of silence. This is about self-imposed isolation. And what I'm hearing today is your person is tired of being alone. They are tired of being without you, and they want to do something to come back in your direction. And that is what that Chariot is all about, because they're longing for you and they're missing you, and they know that they need to take action to restore this relationship with you. The Hermit is about someone who is doing a lot of work on the inner plane. And while they are in this place of self-imposed isolation, this person is using this time to look within themselves. They are looking at their psyche. They are doing some shadow work. They are doing a lot of inner reflection. They are doing some deep soul searching as well, because they want to isolate all of the things and get rid of them. All of those things that cause them to create so much heartache and heartbreak for both of you. Your person hurt you and they are feeling a lot of guilt and regret for all of that, because in this space of silence, in this place where they are disconnected from you, they are feeling it like this big heavy weight at the moment, especially with the Hermit card showing up, because the Hermit causes us to look within ourselves and address those things within us that we need to fix, that we need to work on, that we need to heal, release, get rid of, because those are the things that are truly holding us back and no longer serving us in terms of living our best life. Fears, insecurities, old emotional baggage, and all of that other crap, it doesn't belong in our lives anymore because it is the past. Hakuna Matata, leave it in the past, focus on the present and plan for the future. And your person has had a major awakening to all of this while they have been in this hermit cave. But they are tired of being in that cave. They want to come out and come charging towards you, because that is what the Chariot is about. The Chariot is about movement. It is about your person taking action. But as well, with the combination with the Hermit being next to it, it tells us that they are being successful at overcoming all of their junk, getting rid of their garbage, getting rid of their baggage, their emotional issues, their emotional immaturity, because your person wants to show up and be accountable and responsible to you and to this relationship, because life without you is not so happy. And they know that you are the one. They've always known and believed that you are the one for them. But they went into this hermit mode. They locked themselves away in that cave, and they have been in that space because they weren't ready for this relationship. But they see and they understand now why they weren't ready for you, why they weren't ready for this love. And they want to come out of this cave, charging on this Chariot, and come back to you, because this Three of Wands is about them longing for you. It is about them missing you, but it also symbolizes this turning point that is happening for your person. Turning around to come back to you is what this means. But they are unhappy without you. That is the Well, that's what I'm hearing, actually. They don't like their life without you. They're tired of being lonely and isolated. And yes, this is something that they brought upon themselves, and they have no one else to blame for their current dilemma, for their current unhappiness, for their current misery, or whatever else it is they are feeling at the moment. But they know what they need to do to come back in your direction, and this is what they're planning to do. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Virgo or Cancer, this can serve as a place of validation for you. You do not have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today. This is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It is more important that we consider the message that the universe is sharing with the collective. And what this is at the moment is your person doesn't like being alone. They are unhappy without you. They want to come back in your direction, and we are hitting that turning point because the wait is almost over, because they want to come back and see if you will allow them to come back into your life and start over and start fresh. But I get this general sense of unhappiness feeling coming from your person right now, guys. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? This is the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to make you an offer. This is someone who wants to communicate with you, because all pages deliver messages. This is about your person reaching out to bridge this distance, to open the lines of communication so the two of you can start talking. The Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But this is also an offer, an invitation coming from your person that they would like to talk, that they would like to clear the air, that they would like to apologize, that they would like to spend some time together, a face-to-face meeting perhaps, an invitation to meet for a beverage or meet for a snack or a meal, or go for a walk or go for a drive, or just sit outside on the porch, or however, wherever, because your person wants to start talking. They want to come out of this place of loneliness and isolation and start making their way towards you, because this longing that is building within them is growing, and it is exponentially growing. And your person wants to come back, and they want to see if you are willing to accept their apology, to take them back into your life, because they're not so happy without you at the moment. Not that they've ever been happy without you, just like you guys watching the reading aren't happy without your person, right? Let me just straighten these up for a moment. You would think with the lines on the table that I would be able to get them straight, but no. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is going on with this person? What do we need to know about what's going on with them? Well, this is the Tower. The Tower is about a wake-up call. The Tower is about your person being able to see things now much clearer than they ever have before. But what I'm also feeling about the Tower today is, remember I said I felt like your person was going through a bit of a difficult time. They're not really happy. I feel that they have had a Tower moment. And a Tower moment is something that hits us, and it kind of like just hits us all of a sudden out of nowhere. And we feel this general sense of unhappiness, and we feel like crying, and we don't know where it's coming from or why it's happening. It's just something that sometimes we wake up in the morning and we feel that, or all of a sudden we're walking through the house and whoosh, we get hit with this sense of energy that makes us want to cry, or all of these emotions that are welling up from within us, causing us to want to shed some tears. And I feel that with your person as well with this Tower card today. But the Tower is about change. On the positive side of things, the Tower is about a wake-up call. The Tower is about major changes happening within your person, but also in this connection and in this relationship, so that they can come back and start rebuilding with you. But I feel that this has given your person this wake-up call that they need. They're able to see and understand things now, because they have been using that time in this self-imposed isolation, in this place of loneliness and solitude, to understand themselves and to be able to get that clarity and understanding that they have needed, so that they can address those things within them, so that it is not going to hurt you, break your heart, bring unnecessary drama, chaos, confusion, conflict, melodrama, everything else that this person brought into this relationship, those things will not be part of this new relationship that you have with them, because they can see the truth. They see the light. They've had major epiphanies with this Tower showing up, and perhaps it is that emotional roller coaster ride that they have been on themselves that has brought them a lot of this awakening, because they are definitely missing you with that Three of Wands. And that missing you is something that is growing bigger for them all the time. It's making them want to reach out. It's making them want to communicate, but they want to make sure as well that they are successfully on the other side of all of their icky gunky stuff, because they don't want to bring any of that stuff back into this connection with you. And although you guys are anxious to talk to them and you want to see them and spend time with them and have intimate moments with them and talk and go out and hug and kiss and everything else, it would be better if you are absolutely sure that this person is on the other side of all of this icky stuff that they have been working through. Because if they come back and they still have like 10% of all of that ick with them, and they bring that back into this relationship, more than likely they are going to run again. And you do not want to experience that. So even though you are longing for them and missing them and you want to spend time with them as well, it is actually better for you guys to wait a little bit longer and allow them to come back when they are successfully on the other side of all of this junk, because you don't want this garbage back in your life. You want this person to be free and clear of everything that has held them back from being your partner, from being someone who is going to contribute to this relationship and open their heart and be expressive of their love for you and show you that they are going to work with you side by side to build a happy, healthy relationship. Okay, that's enough of that. We're going back to the reading, but let's see what else. That was led by Spirit, by the way. That wasn't coming from me, but let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Emperor. Well, the Emperor tells us your person is going to be successful at overcoming their obstacles, their challenges, and all of the other interference that has been a wall between the two of you, because the Emperor is all about success. The Emperor does not fail. The Emperor always wins, because the Emperor has so much emotional maturity and stability, mental maturity and stability as well, all kinds of mental and emotional and everything else kind of stability that this person needs to show back up for you, because the Emperor does not fail. The Emperor has a plan, and the Emperor will execute that plan, and this is what your person is thinking through at the moment. But they want to be successful at overcoming their challenges. They want to also be successful at coming back into your life, because they don't want to be without you. They want you, and they want this relationship, and they want the two of you to be able to build something that is so much more solid, so much more powerful for the two of you. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, but the Emperor is also ruled by the planet Mars. And the planet Mars is all about taking action. It is all about movement. It is all about getting this situation for the two of you unstuck and moving to where you are coming back together, especially with it coming right after the Tower. This is about sudden and swift movement happening in this connection, because your person is going to be taking action to come towards you. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have, oh my goodness, we have the ultimate royal couple. We have the Emperor and the Empress side by side. Well, this is definitely about divine union. This is all about sacred union of divine masculine and divine feminine. Wow. I don't know if that's ever happened before, maybe a long time ago. To get the Empress and the Emperor side by side is kind of like, well, it's kind of remarkable, to be honest. But you guys saw me shuffling. Yeah, so this is all about divine union. This is what your person wants. This is what your person desires. And this is what they see for the future, for the two of you. The Empress tells us your person desires you. They find you so very attractive. You fulfill everything that they could ever hope or wish for when it comes to a romantic partner. And they do believe that the two of you are perfectly matched together. The Empress tells us your person sees a long-term partnership with you because the Empress is all about marriage. It is about having a family as well, perhaps combining your families. Please only take that as it resonates, because the Empress is the divine mother. And as the divine feminine energy, obviously, and these are energies, guys, although they can be specifically related to genders, of course, for the purpose of the reading, it is the energy, because we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us. And it is really difficult to keep those energies flowing and moving together. So for instance, right now, I am doing this reading. I am nowhere near that divine masculine, that emperor energy. I am all in divine feminine energy at the moment, because that's things like intuition, empathy, telepathy, being nurturing, caring, giving, loving, supportive, being open and receptive. And this is the energy of the divine feminine. The energy of the divine masculine is about having a plan, following through with that plan, making sure it's going to work, being successful. And this is the energy of your person coming towards you, the combination of those things, so that they will be more nurturing, caring, and giving. But they also want to follow through with this plan to come back in your direction and see if you're willing to take them back. And they want to be successful in that as well, because the Emperor does not give up. The Emperor does not fail. And this is going to be the energy of your person coming towards you, but very much about divine union here for you and this person. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear about this person, and what is going on with them? Well, this is the Seven of Wands. This is about someone who's going to fight their way back to you. This is someone who is going to fight for this love and fight for this relationship. And that makes sense with the energy of the Emperor and the Empress being on the table. This is about your person having courage, having confidence, being able to be persistent and persevering through all of the challenges that they have been trying to overcome, because it is about your person wanting to come back in your direction and build a better life for the two of you by fighting for you, fighting for this relationship, fighting for coming back to in your direction, because this person does not want to be without you or without your love. This is about your person showing up and being in a higher space, a more elevated space, because they want to meet you at your level, and they want to return to the power and the light of you and who you are, the energy that is within you, because your light and your love is magnetizing them back towards you. Even though you can't see that outwardly manifesting in the 3D reality where we live at the moment, it is still happening, because you are magnetizing each other, because you share this deep soul bond with one another, especially with the Emperor and the Empress showing up side by side. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to know about this person? What is going on here? And we have the Death card. Well, death is all about transformation and change. And I really love it when the Death card and the Tower card show up together. Major change, big changes happening within your person, but also within this relationship as well. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio, but also the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth, being the key word there. Your person being reborn by the fire of spirit. And here we have this beautiful phoenix rising from the ashes. Your person rising from the ashes as well, to return to you, to come back to you, because they don't want to be without you. Your person is not happy without you, regardless of what you might see elsewhere, like on social media, or what you might see in other places, or what you might be hearing from people that know your person. This is not a happy person at the moment. They are dealing with a lot of their stuff and having to to deal with all of that stuff by working on those deep inner planes, addressing those things that are buried deep within the subconscious. That is a difficult task, but that is how this reading started. And this is what your person is doing, because that is what's giving them this transformation. That is what is allowing them to be reborn by that fire of the universe. And they want this relationship to be reborn as well. And your person wants this opportunity to come back towards you, showing you that they are ready for you and ready for this love and ready to be the partner who is going to be determined and dedicated to building a partnership with you. Partnership takes two people. Let's build something solid. Let's build a better relationship with each other. And that is what your person will do as they come back in your direction, because they're not going to fail. Living life without you, experiencing life without you has been a massive tower moment for this person, because they have had this huge, epic wake-up call. And yes, big breakthroughs for this person. That is why they want to turn around and come back towards you. But let's see what else we need to know. What is going on in this connection, please? What is going on with this person? What does the collective need to hear about this person, please? And we have the Nine of Swords. Well, the Nine of Swords coming underneath the tower, that actually kind of makes sense to me. This is about your person at the moment doing a lot of overthinking, doing a lot of what-ifing, spending a lot of time trying to think things through, trying to understand themselves, and trying to also kind of like get their head around why they brought so much damage into this relationship, because they don't like the fact that they've done that. They don't like that they've hurt you. They don't like that they've hurt themselves either, but they really don't like the fact that they feel so bad for hurting you, because they can feel that through this connection. They know that they hurt you. They know that they brought a lot of heartbreak and devastation, emotional devastation into your life. And they want to make amends for that. They want to apologize for that, because they are spending a lot of time thinking about that, how they hurt you, wondering if you're going to take them back, wondering if you're going to hear them out. What if, what if? And we play that what if game when we go to bed sometimes, right? So it's causing your person to toss and turn. It is causing them to be very unhappy at the moment. They are feeling anxious. They are feeling a little worried, because they don't know full on if you are going to allow them back into your life. They are hoping and praying that your love for them is powerful enough for you to consider giving them another shot at getting it right. And I really believe that deep down in this person's heart and soul, they know that you will catch them when they come back in your direction, because they don't want to be without you. This is a card of unhappiness, this Nine of Swords. This tells us that your person is not happy. They are quite miserable, actually, without you in their life. And we talked about that a little bit in the very beginning, how your person doesn't like this disconnect from you. We also have the Five of Pentacles coming from the bottom. That is about your person feeling left out in the cold. That is about them acknowledging that when they ran from you, they abandoned themselves, because life without you is not what they thought it was going to be, because they can't stop thinking about you. They can't turn off the love that they feel for you either. But it is their big, huge, massive clue that they need to turn around and come back towards you. We also have the Moon on the bottom. And the Moon, I feel today, is telling us that your person is feeling some melancholy because you're not in each other's lives, especially since that is next to that Five of Pentacles, where your person feels left out in the cold without the light and warmth of you and this love. But the Moon is also a card of dreams. Your person dreaming about you, connecting with you in that 5D space. And perhaps you are dreaming of them as well. And that is how these connections work. You do dream about each other because the souls want to communicate and have contact with each other in that 5D space, because that's how you each let each other know what is going on and where you are on this journey. Sometimes our physical bodies or our physical brains has access to that information, but sometimes we don't, because it's something that happens at the soul level. But as well, the Moon is all about your person seeing and releasing all of these illusions that have caused them to create this damage. knowing that they need to get rid of all of this stuff because it's not helping anything by holding on to it. The High Priestess. The High Priestess confirms that there is this deep spiritual connection between you and this person. You do share telepathy and empathy and intuition with them. It's why you can feel them. It's why you can hear their thoughts, and that flow of energy between the two of you is in constant motion, even though you are not communicating in the 3D world. This flow of energy between the two of you is something that is constantly happening. Now, the High Priestess also tells us your person has gained a lot of wisdom because they have been doing spiritual awakening or going through spiritual awakening, which makes sense with the Hermit that started this reading. Your person is going to be very different because they have kicked their awareness up several notches. They are operating at a higher vibration, and when they come back to you, you will see this difference in them, and that in and of itself is going to give this relationship so much more staying power to go to this place of union with each other. We also have the Two of Swords. This is about two-way communication. It is also about peace. Your person wanting to make a peace offering because they are not very peaceful without you in their life. Swords are ruled by the element of air, which is things like ideas, thoughts, decisions, communication. Your person making decisions to get the situation between the two of you unstuck, but also initiating communication to come back towards you. Two of Swords, two of talking, two of communication. This is about your person reaching out and opening the lines of communication between you so that you can start talking, so that you can start rebuilding this relationship. And that is what your person is hoping you are going to be open for. But I feel as well this today is about your person wanting to restore peace, balance, and harmony to this relationship because they're not feeling very peaceful in their life without your presence. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Well, this is chaos and conflict. This card comes with number 33. I think this is supposed to be a zebra, but doesn't it look like it's got the skin of a giraffe? Or is that just me? I think the zebra skin is underneath. Well, I feel like this is supporting change and transformation as well at the moment. Never noticed that before. But I feel that your person is well aware of all of the chaos and conflict that they brought into your life. They want to apologize for that. They want to make amends for that. They want to heal that. They want to fix it. They want to show you that they're no longer chaotic or full of conflict or turmoil or drama, that they're no longer toxic and dysfunctional, that they have attained this sense of balance and harmony within themselves, because chaos and conflict is not something this person wants in their life anymore. And they don't want to bring it into your life either, which comes back to what I said earlier in that your person needs to be 100% on the other side of all of this junk because you don't want any more chaos or conflict in your life. And they don't want to bring it into your life either, which is why they are perhaps taking as long as they are to work through all of their junk. But they're working through it because they want to come back and they want to rebuild this relationship with you. But as well, I feel that this card is telling us that your person is feeling some chaos and conflict within themselves at the moment. That makes sense with that Nine of Swords and this Tower being together. Feeling chaotic within themselves, overthinking, dwelling, obsessing, what-ifing, everything to death because they want you and they want this relationship and they're not 100% sure in their head if you're going to allow them back into your life. But in their heart and soul, there is this knowing and this understanding that you would allow them back into your life. This card comes with number 33. If anyone resonates with 33, that could be March 3rd. It could be 33 somewhere, 2-3 somewhere. But it could also be the number 6 because 3 plus 3 does equal 6. That could be June. It could be the 6th of a month. However, these numbers resonate for you guys watching the reading, that is always a clue for you that this reading might possibly be for you, right? But as well, I feel that this is No more chaos and conflict is going to be in this relationship with you and your person. All of that will be a thing of the past. It is about getting rid of it once and for all. Because your person is changing, growing, and evolving. And that is what that Death card is all about. To be fair, this card comes with number 38. Now, your person knows that they did not treat you fairly in the past. And she has this owl on top of her head, and it is just so random. This card is very much like the Justice card in the Tarot. Your person knows that they were not fair with you. They know that they need to treat you with more respect, with more love, with more honor. And this will be their actions as they come towards you, because this person's not going to want to let you down or fail you or this relationship or the divine ever again. They will be fair, they will be just, they will be honest, they will be real, they will be authentic, because your person wants to show up and tell you the truth about everything. They want to apologize, they want to make amends. And they want to rebuild this relationship with you so much better than it was in the past, because they have had a major awakening of what life is like without you. And that has been this epic breakthrough moment for this person, because being without you is not a happy thing for them, just like it isn't for you. Your person will be treating you with so much more respect, with so much more dignity, all of the respect and the love and the honor that you deserve. You will see a difference in them. This card comes with number 38. Now that could be March 8th. It could be August 3rd. 3 plus 8 does equal 11, which is a number for union, if any of those numbers resonate with anyone. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What is going on with this person? Here and now. This card comes with number 32. If anyone resonates with 32, that could be March 2nd. That could be February 3rd. 3 plus 2 does equal 5, which is about change. It could be the 5th month. It could be May. However these numbers resonate for you. It could be your age. It could be the age when you met your person. It could be their age. But here and now, I feel like this is telling us that your person is using this time wisely. That is how this reading started with the Hermit. And then we have other indicators of wisdom with these owls all over this reading. Your person is using this time to understand that their past behaviors and actions and hurtful words and damage and fears and insecurities and everything else from the past have created their current reality. That is the law of cause and effect. That is what justice is. And I said this To Be Fair card is like the Justice card. And they don't like their current reality, which is the here and now, which is them being on this egg. So they are using this time to understand how their past stuff, their behaviors, their actions, their words, their old emotional wounds, their fears and insecurities have created this reality so that they can make sure that it's not going to be their future reality. Here and now, looking at the past in the present moment to create a different future. That is what that card is all about, because your person wants a different future than the one that they had with you when you were spending time together. They want it to be very different. That is why they are doing this work. That is why they are healing, releasing, and letting go of all of the things that have stopped them or prevented them in their mind from being able to be the partner that you need them to be. I never meant to reject you. My heart was saying yes, but the fear was too overwhelming. And that is that interesting juxtaposition, right? The heart says yes. The brain goes, oh no, what if you get hurt? What if they see something about you that they don't like? What if they reject you? What if they are going to run away from you? And your person giving into that fear in the past, no longer will that be part of the future. And that is what this here and now card is about. Letting go of the past, because the past has made your person very unhappy. And they don't want to stay in that place of misery and unhappiness, because they want this better life and they want this better future with you. So they are following their heart to start making their way back towards you, actually, is what I am hearing. I pushed you away because I was confused about how I was feeling. I was confused. They're not confused now. They're not confused at all, because this is about them wanting to come back in your direction. This reading is, and that is how it started as well, longing for you, missing you, wanting to recreate this relationship with you. And then ta-da, we have the Emperor and the Empress here on that bottom row. That is all about divine union. This is no longer your person going to be listening to their fears. They are going to be shutting that off, or they're shut it off now, actually. And they want to follow their heart to come back to you and come back to this relationship with you. They're not confused anymore. And that was not ever real confusion anyway. They just weren't ready to go through the growth that was going to be required of them in order to be your partner, in order to have this relationship. I'm not telling anyone how much I'm really suffering. Well, with that 9 of Swords being here, this 5 of Pentacles being here, this Moon being here, this Chaos and Conflict card being here, I really feel that your person is going through a bit of a bad time. But they're not telling anyone about it. They're trying to pretend that their life is okay, wearing that mask, being deceitful to others. But guess what? Others can see right through it. Your person's friends can see right through it. Their work people can see right through it. Their family can definitely see through it, if they have those kind of people in their lives, obviously. But your person is having a hard time, and they are having to deal with a lot of stuff. And they are working through it, though, because they want to come back to you, and they want to have this relationship with you be so much better than the relationship that you shared with them in the past, or whether it was just dating, whatever your dynamic was, because this Emperor and Empress is about sacred union of you and your person. Hurting you hurt me more. Well, they are taking on the guilt, the regret, the remorse for all of it. They are feeling so guilty about all of this as well. But this is what they need to feel. It is what they've got to go through, because they need to have this experience. It is giving them the powerful lessons that they have definitely needed. And your person has quite possibly needed these lessons to get them moving, to wake them up and get them coming back towards you, because they can see how their past words, actions, and behaviors towards you were so damaging to you and to this connection, but to themselves as well, because they are having to feel their own heartache and heartbreak, but also all of their guilt, regret, and remorse piled on top of it. It is a difficult time. It is definitely a 9 of Swords time for your person. Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. Well, I feel that this is about your person actually being lost without your love. That is what I am really feeling for this card. This sense of this person standing on the shore in loneliness, staring out to sea, thinking about what they have lost, thinking about what they need to do to get back what they have lost, and wanting to make sure that they have the right plan to make that happen. This is what is going on with your person as well. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Regret, remorse, regret, loss. Well, more loss here. Start making empowered choices. Well, that comes back to this here and now card. Making better choices, making empowered choices, making the right choices for the future. By making better choices for the future, you won't experience the stuff that you have been experiencing in the past. That is how life works, right? Absolutely. And that is what makes all the sense in the world. But I feel that this person is not happy without you. They are feeling this regret and this guilt and this remorse. And it's something that is weighing very hard and very heavy on them, actually. But this is, again, what they need to be feeling and experiencing in this moment, giving them this ability to understand themselves and understand this relationship. That has been their Tower moment. Denial, repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. Well, your person may not have been able to see below the surface in the past when you were spending time with them, before, but they definitely are seeing below the surface or beneath the surface right now, because that as well is what that moon card is about. Being able to see through all of those illusions, being able to see beneath the surface, because the light of the moon shines its light on all of those things within that we need to work on. Repressed emotions, your person no longer repressing their emotions, but coming out with them, being able to express them. And of course, they would have to, especially with the Emperor and the Empress being here, because that is about divine union for you and your person. No more denying their feelings, no more shutting you out, just your person being open with their heart in alignment with yours as you build this better relationship with each other. Home. Cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. Don't you feel at home with your person? Doesn't it just feel wonderful when you are just spending time with them? And you don't even have to be doing something really outrageous. You can just be sitting there holding each other's hand, enjoying some hot cocoa, enjoying a cup of coffee, enjoying an adult beverage, enjoying some tea, having a snack, having a meal, just being together in each other's presence and just soaking up the energy of each other. And this is what your person is wishing for, hoping for, and desiring with you at the moment, because they are missing you and they are longing for you. And they have done so much work on the inner planes. And that is how this reading started, with the Hermit and the Chariot. And I don't remember what came next. Oh, the Three of Wands. Yes, that is about them missing you, longing for you, and yearning for you. Absolutely. Your person's ready to come out of this space of silence and start coming towards you, because their unhappiness has awakened them to the fact that the two of you belong together. Missing you has awakened them to the fact that they don't like their life without you, and they want to come back to you, to the light of who you are, to the essence of this love that is here between you, and experience this full-on relationship with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.